In the vast deserts of Bone County, far away from the chaos of Los Santos or the neon lights of Las Venturas, there's a place few players ever bother to explore. A quiet, desolate ghost town called El Castillo del Diablo. It seems like just another piece of Rockstar's eerie desert flavor, a backdrop for sandstorms and alien billboards. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find something far more disturbing. Tucked away behind the town's crumbling shacks and broken-down buildings lies a shallow grave, a ditch. And in that ditch, 6 human bodies, partially buried, lying side by side. No context, no explanation, no mission ever brings you here. Rockstar never addresses it, just silence and death. Who buried them, and why does it seem like this ghost town is hiding something? The grave with no answers. In GTA San Andreas, every corner of the map is packed with secrets. But this one stands out, because it's one of the few that feels deliberately left unsolved. The bodies aren't just part of the background, they're carefully placed, spaced apart in a clean row. Someone took time to do this. It wasn't an accident. Now here's where things get interesting. A lot of players speculate that these 6 bodies might be tied to the Las Brujas cult, a mysterious group living just over the hill from El Castillo del Diablo. Las Brujas is Spanish for the witches. And if you visit the nearby village of the same name, you'll notice it has no police presence, strange architecture, and an eerie feeling like time itself has stopped. Some fans believe the 6 victims were sacrifices, that Las Brujas, hidden away from the main story, is part of a secret satanic or spiritualist cult, and these bodies are part of a ritual gone wrong. The serial bride from the radio. On the in-game radio, there's a strange call-in segment with a woman named Marie. She's not just any woman. She's cheerful.
Woo! It feels so good when there's a harmonica in your pants! Woohoo!
A little too cheerful, and casually mentions that every single one of her 6 husbands is dead. 6 graves. Coincidence? When fans made the connection, it hit like a ton of bricks. Her dialogue doesn't just hint at it. She seems to brag, as if it's funny, as if we're supposed to laugh.
There's one thing I believe in my marriages, it's Darwinism. Survival of the fittest. So far, I've buried 9 of the bastards. Let me put the harmonica down south again.
But what if it's not a joke? What if it's Rockstar's way of giving us a breadcrumb? A name to the faceless killer behind the shallow graves? Marie isn't part of any mission. You can't meet her. You only hear her voice. But her segment on Radio X is burned into the minds of players who were paying attention. This could be one of the darkest Easter eggs in GTA history. A smiling serial killer hiding in plain sight, whose crimes are literally buried in the desert. The Devil's Castle. And think about it. El Castillo del Diablo means the Devil's Castle, a ghost town named after the devil, with 6 dead bodies behind it, and a woman casually confessing to 6 dead husbands. Rockstar knew exactly what they were doing. The Truth's Warning. What if it's not just about Marie? What if El Castillo del Diablo is a place where things disappear? Not because of one person, but because it's a dumping ground. Some believe the bodies are connected to the truth, the hippie conspiracy theorist you meet in the main story. He talks about government experiments, Area 69, black helicopters, and if you're paying attention, he mentions what they did to the people out in the desert. He never clarifies what that means. But those 6 bodies, they're near Area 69. Close enough that if someone wanted to cover something up, it'd be the perfect place to leave them. Especially in a town already abandoned. Maybe those aren't Marie's husbands. Maybe they're test subjects. Maybe they're witnesses. Maybe they're people who asked the wrong questions. And the desert buried the answers. Rockstar's darkest joke. Whether it's cults, cover-ups, or creepy husbands with deadly secrets, El Castillo del Diablo remains one of the most chilling places in San Andreas. 6 bodies, 1 ghost town, and a silence louder than any radio.